And when I fall, you've tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win in every way. Win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. 'Cause I'm the winner, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yes, I'm the winner, yeah. You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you've tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone.
Good morning and welcome to Spotlight on Prescott, your best source for Prescott area news, sports, weather, and entertainment. proudly brought to you by the Rockstar Group at West USA Realty of Prescott and featuring Josh Rice, Kellen Hoskins, and Edward Tucker. So grab your coffee, get ready to start the weekend early. It's time for Spotlight on Prescott.
Hey, good morning.
What up?
We're just commenting on how loud the mall music is this morning.
It is. If you can hear it in our microphones,
It's loud.
send us a comment. Let us know.
Let us know if you can hear
We're
the
just
mall
curious.
music in our microphones.
But
Good morning.
it's time for Spotlight on Prescott.
Brought to you live at the Prescott Gateway Mall by the Rockstar Group.
At West USA Realty of Prescott.
There you go. And we're at the Rockstar Studios.
We are in the Rockstar Studios.
And it's the weather is getting nice now. It was cold a couple days ago.
Well, yeah, it's kind of going through that last little. It doesn't know if it still wants to be winter or not
Tucker
yet.
agrees.
He does. Well, he doesn't really know.
Tucker hasn't moved much this morning. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if we need to
all right,
like
buddy?
unplug him and plug him back in.
It's his battery.
He's just kind of
He's on a glitch.
stuck in that position.
Well, Tucker won't be talking much today. Apparently, he's frozen. But
Yeah.
But we'll just leave him there. Yeah, I mean it was pretty cold the other night, and at night it's been cold, but it's supposed to be absolutely wonderful this weekend.
Yeah. It's going to be real nice for all of your outdoor Easter activities.
Easter.
Because that's what's happening.
That's
this
the big
weekend.
hoopla this weekend.
Yeah.
I mean that's like for me it's a whole weekend.
It really is.
Of activities.
Yeah.
You know.
For us, it's it starts on Good Friday.
Yep.
So I play music at our church, and so we've got our Good Friday service happening, and then rolling that into Easter Sunday services as well. Time with family, just all of it. It's a really fun time of year. I enjoy it a lot, and the weather's going to be
It's gonna be beautiful.
perfect
Man.
for it this year.
Yeah, I mean I'm looking forward to sitting outside and relaxing a little bit on Sunday, and then
Chilling out,
chilling out with
maxing,
some family.
relaxing, all cool.
Relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, all cool. But anyway, so maybe we should just check out the weather.
We should.
All right,
Since we're gonna
Talk
about it. It'd be rude not to
We'll just
actually
go
bring
right
it up.
here. This is nice. We can talk
So-
about it from this point of view.
maybe.
Oh, is that the wrong one?
You gonna hit the button?
Well, we could do this
There
one.
we go.
All right. So okay, it was just.
So yeah, we're getting up into the high 70s, low 80s by about this time next week. But if you look at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's that first time where it's like, oh,
yeah,
78 degrees.
bump up 10 degrees on Sunday.
It's a big jump. Those overnight lows.
Look at the lows though. How does that work? So you go from the lows drop.
It's still, I'm telling you, man,
crazy.
the weather here is very, very bipolar.
We have a big swing on Sunday. It's gonna be nice
Yes.
and warm, and then nice and cool at night.
Yeah. So it'll be nice. We were starting to sleep with the windows open in our bedroom for a few nights.
Yeah. Ooh.
And then
Yeah. Nope.
boom.
Nope.
Got hit with that one night with 21 degrees outside.
Yeah, we shut our windows last night too because we were like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
So
not gonna work for me."
but it's gonna be real pretty. It's gonna be real pretty outside. So enjoy whatever it is. Easter egg hunts. You want to do your job? I'll do my job. Maybe, I don't know. You're the button guy. So,
No, we were still talking about weather.
oh, I know.
It's just,
But
small
I'm
weather.
out of things to talk about the weather. It's
So-
going to be real nice outside.
It's gonna be very nice. And thank you to Tucker, our award-winning meteorologist,
For providing that.
providing us with the
Weather
weather update from his frozen state of mind. We went ahead and
He's frozen.
we went ahead and spoke for you
We did it
this
for you.
morning. So yeah. But anyway, so let's just talk about Easter. I mean, do you have any big plans? I know you're playing in the band, Friday and then probably Sunday too, right?
That's, both days. So that's really, and then we'll just have a nice family dinner.
Yeah. Very nice.
This year, some of our family, it kind of coincides with one of my uncle's birthdays, but again, because they're going like on a camping trip.
Okay, yeah.
But I've got responsibilities over at the church, so we can't go this year to that. But we're gonna have a nice,
Yeah, we thought about
little
going
small
camping.
Easter egg hunt. Do all the things, but
Yeah.
we'll just keep it pretty
Fun-
small
fun
scale
for
this
the
year.
kids, and then
Yeah.
fun for the adults in the afternoon.
Yeah,
That's what I like to say.
just hang out.
Yeah,
It's gonna be nice.
yeah, we got a bunch of people coming over and gonna cook a lot of food and just hang out with some family and
What's your Easter dinner protein gonna be this year?
brisket,
Going brisket.
and some tri-tip.
Okay.
So we're gonna do
Little
a
of this, little of that.
couple different
Very
proteins.
nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
and then on the side, that's my wife's.
That's all. Yeah, that's where it goes.
I
to
draw.
town.
I do the protein, and then she takes care of the rest. So,
Okay.
Yeah, but my protein is
Well,
gonna.
you got to
be
get up at 2 a.m. to start your protein
It's
on
gonna
time.
be a 24-hour experience.
Yeah.
Which is, hey,
That's what it's about, though.
that makes it fun.
That's what barbecue is all about.
That is. It is.
It's having that nice. It's a work of art.
It's a work of
It's
art.
a passion project.
It is. It's not like grilling a steak or a burger.
No,
No.
which has its own challenges.
It does.
Steaks, especially burgers. You mess with a burger, get help. Like I'll help. Like call me.
Like, call us up. We'll do a clinic.
Like,
We-
yeah.
we-
Like
we
I'll
can't-
teach you.
Can't do it inside. You know what we need to do?
You can do a good burger. And you can do smash burgers inside.
We need to do a cook-off out in the parking
go.
lot, man. That'd be fun.
I
wouldn't it?
got you.
Yeah, let's do that. That'd be fun.
So, but yeah, I haven't picked ours out yet. I'm
Okay.
a little nervous about it. So,
Yeah. Well, it just depends on how long you want to attend to it and
Right.
what you want to do. But I'm sure whatever you choose it'll turn
gonna
out
be good.
Turn out amazing.
Yeah.
So
We were talking about it. Like, well, it's just us at the house. We don't really have to. Like oftentimes when there's a big group, you kind of feel pressured to do the traditional,
yeah.
ham with some
Yeah.
sort of potato and the deviled eggs and everything, and that's fun.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like, I like to mess with tradition a little bit.
So, yeah.
So I think we might
do
do some sort of,
something totally random.
like, it might be the Easter taco experience.
That is
Like from scratch carnitas taco experience.
well we're a couple of weeks from
Cinco de Mayo.
yeah. So
And?
no, dude, I could have Cinco de Mayo every day.
Right. Well, I'm like,
let's be real. I
am
could,
failing.
I'm already upset that it's
to
just Taco
see-
Tuesday. Why is it not taco every day? I
Right.
mean, taco, that's ridiculous.
Like, I don't see your problem.
If you can make tacos for $1 on one day, you can make them for $1 another day.
It's true.
That's just my opinion. And with inflation, I'm surprised that the tacos. Guess we'll see, huh?
Well, I mean, the beautiful thing about tacos
Yeah.
is you can use the cheapest cuts of meat,
Oh yeah.
and you just cook them for a really long time at a really low temperature, and they're still gonna fall apart and be delicious.
Yeah. And then you got lettuce and cheese and
Yeah, which
onions.
I mean hasn't really; those
Tomatoes.
haven't gone up that much in price.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not that I've noticed, at least. So
Tacos are still cheap.
you're not wrong.
I know. Like I said, it could be Taco Tuesday every day for me, and Cinco de Mayo every day, and chips
I'm
and
down.
salsa, man. I'm getting hungry. I think
Sorry.
after the show, I'm gonna
It's
get
like
some
you gotta
food.
go get some
Yeah,
go get some breakfast.
Yeah, some Cinco de Mayo breakfast. Anyway, well, let's talk about just local events and what's going on. So, Spotlight on Prescott, we like to go ahead and give you an update as to what's going on in town. And,
Right.
and Tucker just flew away. It's cool though. We'll find him. There he is. Hey, Tucker, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, he's giving a moving presentation this morning. He said, yeah, you're not moving very much, bud. But go to our Facebook page, Spotlight on Prescott. Check out the events tab. There's a local listing of basically everything going on in town. We'd like to keep that updated for you. If there's an event you know about that's not on there that you would like on there, let us know. We'll put it on there, but feel free to browse that anytime you want. Just remember, anytime you want to know what's going on or thinking about what's going on in town, check out Spotlight on Prescott. And that's pretty much it there. Speaking of that, I think there's an Easter egg hunt at the courthouse
I believe so. On Saturday
on
morning.
Saturday. Yeah. So that's kind of cool.
Probably around 10.
Yeah, probably.
I don't
around
know. I don't have the details on it, but that's usually when it happens.
Tucker,
So,
you have any idea when that? Okay, exactly. That's what I thought. Again, So,
Giving us a silent treatment. He must be upset with us.
yeah, do we have some entertainment?
We do.
Let's talk about this.
So, big release in theaters this week, the next installment, if you will,
Fantastic.
in the Harry Potter lore with the new Fantastic
Now, are they
Beasts.
connected?
They are.
I mean, like I've watched some of the Fantastic Beasts movies, and I didn't know they were like. I know they share some of the same wizardry and that kind of stuff.
No, it's all. So basically, these are loosely connected prequels.
Okay.
Would be the best way to describe them.
Okay.
So that's really all that's coming out in theaters this weekend. And there's not much big coming out until early part of May as far as theatrical releases, wide theatrical releases are concerned. And then really it's just kind of, even the TV side of things is really just kind of toning down for, things are winding down as the spring season
summer
comes
though.
in. Summer will
Summer
have a new batch.
but summer doesn't really have. We'll
No.
go back to our main shots.
Yeah.
Summer they kind of wind that stuff down because they realize people are not home or it's
Right.
lighter later, so they're out going to dinner or they're away from their TV.
Well, and again, having to remember that it has less and less to do with getting people to actually be in their home at a certain day on a certain time.
That's true.
Right.
Because
So
it's streaming. Yeah.
again, Netflix still is putting out premieres of 3 different TV shows or series in the month of April. 5 different shows.
It's crazy.
And original movies.
So it does kind
So
of.
they're putting out a ton
It does
of
kind of
content.
break that mold then.
Right. But we still have like the networks who are putting out TV in their typical. It starts in the fall, runs through spring, and then they take the summer off.
And I would imagine that just some people there just stuck in old ways too. I mean, they haven't really. I mean, to even do that, I guess one logic can be people watch less TV maybe during the summer just because
They're traveling or whatnot, but
in
when
general,
you can bring
I
your
mean,
TV with you,
you can, unless you're,
it changes things a little bit.
It does. So that whole paradigm shift is happening.
And so you've got, and what I'm worried about is the networks not being willing to adapt.
Yeah. Well,
They're starting to act a lot like Sears.
that's what I'm saying. It's kind of old.
They're gonna die off.
It's kind of the old school executives that have
Right.
probably been there a long time. You see that a lot.
Right. In almost every industry, including government in our country.
Yeah.
What we need is for the old guard to go away.
Yeah.
We need people who have been in the business for 50, 60 years to just
retire.
go on.
Come move to Prescott.
Could do that.
Yeah, I mean, no joke. It's totally fine.
It's a great retirement community.
So also in the news, kind of something interesting here. Elon Musk just made a bid to buy Tesla. I mean, not to buy Tesla, to buy Twitter. Yeah.
Well, he's already a majority shareholder.
Not majority. He has the largest stake.
Right,
It's like
right,
9%.
sorry.
He's got the largest.
He's got the largest individual stake in the company.
Yeah, which is a big deal.
It's a huge deal, but clearly not a majority share.
Yeah, so I think like 43 billion or something like that, or maybe it was,
Yeah.
So what's interesting, it's like $10 more a share than it's being priced at now, right? So how genius is he, right? Even if they don't accept his bid or whatever, right? He just said the value of the company is $10 more a share than what I own 9% of the company for in shares.
Right.
So what do you think the stock's going to do?
It's going to go up. I think it's going to be volatile for the next several days until they actually. It's going to go up, but it's going to flutter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then it's going to nosedive when they actually reject
Correct.
his bid.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna. Like, there's no way that they just sell. I just don't see it happening.
Well, I was listening
don't
this
see
morning.
them-
They were saying that the board of directors are meeting today. Okay, and then they have a fiduciary responsibility to do what's best for the shareholders.
It's true.
You know what I mean? And if they think that valuation is appropriate, then that would provide a nice windfall for shareholders.
Right.
I mean, you're talking about a stock that's trading, I think, at $35 a share or something like that.
Let's find out, shall we?
Yeah, and it's being offered $10 a share more.
I mean, I still think today is a good day to short Twitter.
Yeah, what's it at?
It currently it's at $45.85 per share.
So maybe his bid was $55 a share. It was like $10 more than what it was trading at. But
yeah.
I'm just thinking from the standpoint of this.
Well, it's 52-week high at 73.34.
Yeah. So I don't know. But I think it's genius though to say I'm going to buy 9% of the company. Now I'm going to make a bid to buy it for a price. Anyway,
it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Good old Elon Musk.
That guy is a wild card, man.
Dude, he is. But
it is he's an absolute wild card.
He's a wild card.
He is. He has the potential to be that evil
Dr. Evil, yeah,
scientist.
He does.
That tries to take over the world someday.
Well, he's going to have the only ticket to Mars when we need it.
So that brings me to the weirdest conspiracy theory I've heard in a long time.
Okay, I want to hear this.
So you know how people have been seeing aliens for a long time.
And
there's a pretty generalized description of what these aliens look like.
Yeah.
So the theory is that now we have all these billionaires running off to space.
Okay.
Is that at least one of them is successful. And they are able to
time travel now.
Go off and create a new society somewhere in space and continue the evolution of the human species.
Okay.
And then for some reason, whether it be there's something in the DNA code that they need from the past or whatever, because they've evolved to the point where they look like these aliens.
Okay.
And now they are traveling back in time to get, because it was a mistake. They're coming to get what they need from us.
Some DNA.
So they can replicate
they need stem cells.
Yeah, so they can replicate it back in their time in the future.
Very interesting. We should ask Elon that.
You're like, dear Elon.
Yeah.
Are you
really?
Are you
the first?
Well, I mean, he's
iteration of yourself.
Right. Like how long?
Yeah, did this happen 1 million years ago or 5 million years ago?
Right.
Yeah, and then the funny thing I laugh about though is like you're not gonna have any money. You know, your billions and billions of dollars when you land on Mars are gonna be worth what? Nothing.
Who knows? What resources is he bringing with him? How well,
I think if he has food,
we'll never
water,
see it.
and oxygen,
we'll never see it.
No, I don't think I'm ever gonna go to Mars. I mean,
no, I'm not signing up for that trip.
No, that's a difficult trip. Have you seen the movie The Martian? Right?
I have.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
That doesn't look fun.
No.
I mean,
just being alone, growing potatoes for the rest of your existence.
My question is, I mean, does Elon Musk go on the first trip?
Of course not. He's too valuable.
Exactly.
He's too valuable to the project. I'm telling you, he gets overthrown by a race of his own aliens that he creates on accident.
Yeah. Well,
But because they left him behind, they left his brain behind. They didn't factor something in, and they have to invent time travel to come back and take stuff from us. Apparently, from our butts, because
that's how that happens.
That's what the aliens always seem to probe. So apparently,
I think those people need to stop taking those pills they've been taking.
Right.
But you got Jeff Bezos, right? Who
now,
is legitimately Dr. Evil
and
a Dr. Evil rocket.
Yeah. Jeff, please alter that 150-year-old bridge so it fits my mega yacht Bezos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is in fact Dr. Evil.
He looks like Dr. I mean, now that's interesting.
And he's even flying into space in a penis-shaped rocket.
In a rocket that looks like Dr. Evil's rocket.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody on that team.
What is going on? Well, you
should know.
You're not talking very much today, dude.
Waiting on you, bro.
Yeah. I should probably reply to his
We're talking about aliens.
We're chatting. We're talking.
Listen, alien conversation was going to happen eventually. So, yeah. I'm looking to see if there's any other interesting not depressing news in the world, and
Well, there was just a big shooting.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said not depressing.
We can't talk about normal news stories because it's all
sad.
yeah, it's the sad and
The world is
dumb stuff.
a vampire.
Yeah. It actually
But at least talking about Elon Musk trying to take over
it's fun.
the human race is fun.
And he would probably have a really interesting
He probably would.
discussion
Bro.
about that with us. Hey, come on our show with us. We can do it
We've got
remotely.
seats for you.
Yeah,
Like,
we got a seat for you.
I'll rebuild this entire studio to figure out how to make it happen. Come on in.
Yeah, look at a chair.
Yeah.
And a microphone, and
2 turntables.
we have one turntable. We got one turntable and a
And
microphone.
5 microphones. So,
Yeah, we got it backwards.
well,
What else do we want to talk about? Should we talk about the real estate market?
We should.
We probably should, right?
because that's what we do.
Yeah. So before we get into like the nut and bolts numbers,
Yeah.
there's some things going on in the real estate market right now, and things related to the real estate market and with interest rates and whatnot. So let's have a little discussion about that.
Let's do it.
So if you didn't know, interest rates are increasing. Short-term interest rates are definitely increasing, and there's plans for them to continue increasing over the next year, and over the next, and like on a monthly basis even.
Right.
And that's had an effect on mortgage rates and longer-term rates as well. So we're seeing upticks in long-term borrowing rates. So that's having an effect on people going out and buying a house, what they can afford, what they're comfortable spending. And it basically means that they would have less money to go into a new home with.
Right. It's lowering your buying power.
Yeah, correct.
Even with prices going. So for the past 2 years, especially 2 years, home prices have been skyrocketing.
They've been going up a ton.
But because of the low rates, your buying power
Increased as well.
increased as well. But those rates were being kept low artificially.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, there
They-
was no
they
reason
really
to
were.
keep them that low, and now that
And so-
inflation got out of control. Now, like, oh, we need to,
This is one way that they can control inflation is by increasing interest rates.
yeah,
And so now that buying power becomes more realistic.
correct.
Unfortunately, wages across the country have not kept pace with inflation for the past 5 inflation cycles.
Correct.
So that creates a whole different set of problems
It does.
for a lot of people.
It does. Creates recession.
It's exactly what it creates.
So, as it relates to our real estate market, we have a lot of buyers in this area that don't rely heavily on financing, which is good for us. However, in markets that they may be coming from,
Right.
those markets are more heavily influenced on where rates are and could have an effect on what they're able to sell their properties for, which then has an impact on what they buy stuff
Exactly.
over here. So that's just a little precursor I wanted to give. So with that, let's talk
Right.
about how crazy
the
our
numbers actually
real
are.
estate market is,
So we have 260 existing homes on the market.
which is low.
Very low. Very low.
Now, does that include houses that are under construction as well?
No.
So this is just
This is
ready
our
to buy.
existing, ready to move into
Perfect.
on the day of close of escrow.
Okay.
This is what's available right now. Now, this does not include outlying areas like Ash Fork and Seligman and non-traditional MLS areas like Phoenix, Tucson.
Correct.
Areas that there are still homes on the market in our MLS, but
They're out of our
clearly, if
market,
you're looking
yeah.
in Prescott, you're not looking to buy a house in Payson.
Yes.
So, 260 total homes on the market, 112 new on the market this week.
Which is amazing. I mean, if you look at, there's 260 houses, right? Almost
Almost
half of
half.
them went on the market in the last week.
Right. But wait until we get
All right,
further down the list.
Yep.
Our lowest came in at 65,000. Again, that is a manufactured home in a 55 and older community. The lot rent on that one is $650 per month. Our highest came in at 2.85 million for a beautiful McMansion up in Hacienda.
Nice.
And here's where I said don't get so
Yeah,
excited.
yeah, no,
because
I know.
125 homes went off the market.
Yeah.
Went under contract in one way, shape, or form.
So
another.
We're down 13 for the week.
Right.
Yeah.
So
In our overall total.
It's interesting you mentioned, homes not being as reliant on financing here in our area.
Yeah, but although we do
because that's
see
what
them.
I was actually researching.
Yeah.
For this week's market update. So 1,116 homes as of the creation of this report, which was yesterday at around 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So give or take a few, but 1,116 homes sold since January 1st. Of those, 537 were purchased with conventional financing. So a standard home loan. And then the next highest number is 394 of them were purchased with cash. So we are still seeing a majority of homes selling with some sort of financing. We had 79 homes closed with VA loans, 78 with FHA loans, 16 with alternate financing, so seller financing, trade in kind, things that just aren't quite typical. And then 10 with 1031 exchanges, and then 2 with USD loans.
Nice.
And I would say about once a month I get a phone call with somebody who wants to try and purchase a home with a USD loan.
Yeah.
It's not the easy process that
No, it's
a lot
not.
of folks think it is.
It can be done.
But it absolutely can be done. And there's some areas around here that are ripe for the picking with that type of loan.
Exactly, yeah. And I think too with our financing, you'll find that people will finance less too. I mean,
right.
In other words, if
I've had clients who took out a small mortgage for tax reasons, not because they needed to. They could have made their entire purchase with cash, but chose not to.
But I mean, if you look at it, there was a 400 of the 1,100 homes were cash purchases. That's a lot. A lot of houses with cash. So
yeah.
But I think
not a small number.
No, not at all. I mean, I think that like we've been saying, let's go back to our regular shots so people can see us. The biggest thing that we
35% of homes were purchased with cash.
Yeah, so 30. Yeah, so that's a lot. So what I like to say to our clients that we're working with is the market is tricky right now. This is very important to have your realtor be on top of the market for you, and have you set up with tools so that you can see properties as they come on the market in real time, and that you're ready to react to that, and your realtor is ready to react to
that. And
that.
especially in this day and age too, I do think it's a valuable question to ask your potential real estate agent how long they've lived here.
Yeah.
Do they live here?
Yeah.
I encountered 2 homes in the last week with agents that were
out of market,
never set foot in Prescott.
Yeah.
I don't believe that they're doing you the proper amount of service.
Yeah, no, I mean,
the experiences that I've had showing those homes told me that very clearly.
Yeah,
I'll just say that.
I agree, and again, it's availability, it's response. How quickly does your agent get back to you? How those are things you can look for, and maybe we'll do a little podcast on
anytime
what you need to what your realtor needs to do for you right now.
Right.
To help you be successful in purchasing a home. If you need to sell a home, same thing. There's, it's an interesting market and how you navigate it and how you decide to. Yeah,
if your agent says, "Oh, we'll just take a couple pictures and throw it in the MLS," they're not doing. Yeah. You're not going to get as much as you could with using somebody who
even in our
market, going to take the time to properly market and present your home.
Yeah, exactly. So
even in an aggressive market,
yeah,
it's not about selling it quick. It's about selling it for as much as possible.
Correct.
And it's going to sell quick as long as we're not crazy overpriced. It's going to sell quick regardless. But marketing it properly will definitely affect how much you can get away with charging, essentially.
Great. Tucker, what do you think?
Yep.
Yeah. It's what he
agrees.
He agrees. He's not arguing with us today.
No.
You're awfully quiet today, buddy. Are you all right?
Hope he's feeling okay.
He was watching earlier. So with that, we don't have a history today because Tucker's not here.
We don't.
So that's fine. So talked about the news. We talked about
the weather.
What's going on. Talked about TV. We talked about
aliens
for a while, which was
I think we've made the most out of this 30 minutes.
We have. So guys, we're gonna let you go. We'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yeah.
Do we get in trouble for saying that?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I really do.
I just said it anyway, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Hey, we're live. We're at the Prescott Gateway Mall. We're the Rockstar Group with West USA Realty of Prescott, broadcasting live from the Rockstar Studios. And we'll see you next week.
Yes, we will.
Have a good one.
Peace.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Spotlight on Prescott is proudly sponsored by the Rockstar Group at West USA Realty of Prescott. To find out what your home can sell for in today's market, or to start the search for your new Prescott area home, visit us at newprescotthomes.com. Have an awesome weekend, and be sure to tune in every Thursday morning for Spotlight on Prescott.